Hello, welcome. Can you hear me? I be feeling like I be yelling in this little microphone. Hello, Thomas. Welcome. Hello. Hello, Rosie. I'm here to talk about the travel business. So stay tuned if you're interested in becoming a travel agent. My name is Monica, and I am a travel agent. So if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments. I am going to. Okay. I don't know why I be yelling. I just be getting so excited. But I'm going to talk about the travel business and how you can become a travel business owner, and even more, how you can become a member of my team. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Nylar. I am Big Body in Motion. Also, Monica, your host. And this is about the travel business, how you can become a travel business owner. If you have any questions, feel free. Hello, Nylar. Feel free to type them in the comments down there. Hello, Emma. And make sure you tap it up, like the live, share the live, and feel free to follow me as well, because I do post travel content, tips and hacks, and reviews from when I do travel, because I am also a travel agent. I do book travel. Hello, Carolyn, Bari, Anthony Jackson, Samantha. Hello, welcome in. My name is Monica, and I am a full-time financial analyst and a full-time travel agent. Hello, welcome, Russell, Connie. Ooh, Tally, welcome. It's a lot of y'all coming in. Welcome. If you want to hear about the travel business, if you want to know about being a travel business owner, you are in the right spot. If you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comments. Make sure you like the live, share the live, and feel free to follow me for more information or just to see my travel content, because I post travel content. My name is Monica, and I'm a full-time financial analyst and a full-time travel agent. Yes, I do both full-time. You can do this travel agent business and your full-time job at the same time. You don't have to quit. You can turn your love for travel into a career. If you're passionate about travel, this allows you to share your expertise and help others plan amazing trips. If you're already one of the 85% of travelers that like to plan their own travel, you are missing out on commission. So I can show you how to get that commission. Hello, Alyssa, Marcia. Woo, it's a lot. Okay, so like I said, no one is suggesting you quit your full-time job. You can own a travel business and make income on the side, make residual income. You can keep both jobs. This business can be ran alongside you working your full-time job if you would like. You can quit your full-time job. I'm not advising you to do that though. No one is suggesting you quit that. You can make time to work this business. There are no set hours. You set your own hours. I have been doing this for 5 years alongside my full-time job. I'm a full-time financial analyst. That is one of the pros of running a home-based travel business. You can work it how you want. You can work as little or as much as you want. You are your own boss. If you want more information, you can go to travelagentworkshop.com. It's free. There is no charge for this information. Go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID code, Cruise Control Mo, and you can get more information on starting your home-based travel business. The information is free to consume, so you're not going to get charged if you want to learn more about the business. That is free and it's on demand. You can watch it whenever you have time. You don't have to watch it right now. You can watch it if you have insomnia, if you're up late in the middle of the night, you can watch it whenever. So you can screenshot this, posing for the screenshots, and go to this later. Or you can text workshop to 281-767-9711 to get more information on being a travel business owner. So there is no one giving you office hours or even a quota on commission or volume. It is literally your business. I started out as a travel agent in 2020 when the pandemic grounded me from traveling. I was scheduled to go on my semi-annual vacation. I decided about 15 years ago that I was going to travel more. And I was part of the 85% of travelers making their own travel accommodations and not getting the commission. That's sad when you think about it. I was working for free. So if you love to book your own travel accommodations, you're essentially working for free because there is commission built in to every transaction. Hello, Francesco, Chiquita. Woo, sweetness. Welcome. Uh, okay, so I've been doing the travel agent business for about 5 years. I was going to vacation and take a trip 2 times a year, a family trip and a girls trip. That's when I decided to vacation regularly instead of taking, I'm talking about the travel agent business. If you have any questions, type them in the comments and I can answer them for you. Or if you want to watch a more technical video, you can go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID code, Cruise Control Mo, and you'll get more information on starting your own travel business. So I was in the 85% of travelers who booked their own accommodations. 85% of travelers book their own accommodations. 15% of travelers use a travel agent. 100% of the time, there is commission built into that transaction. So if you're in the 85% and you enjoy booking your own travel for free, then you're missing out. So I was in the 85% of travelers who booked their own accommodations. Every transaction dealing with travel has commissions attached, no matter how good of a deal a traveler gets on rental cars, hotel stays, resorts, they are forfeiting the commission. So if that sounds like you, if you enjoy booking travel for yourself, friends, and family, you're missing out on commission, no matter how good of a deal that you think you're getting. It's built into every transaction. Expedia, cheaptickets.com, anything you can get commission on sporting event tickets, concert tickets, theater tickets, you name it. If it has to do with travel and accommodations, you can get commission on that. And so, wouldn't you like to make your own travel accommodations and get the commission on it? I know I would. That's how I started my travel agent business, and I've been doing this for 5 years. You're already doing the work, might as well get paid. So when COVID hit, I had a cruise schedule, and the cruise line canceled it and issued me a refund and a future cruise credit as an incentive to book another cruise later on. So with the money they gave me, the cash that they refunded me, I decided to take that money and start my home-based travel agency. Welcome, Johnny, Deborah, Ronnie, Kai. Hello. Uh, so I took that and started my home-based travel business. I went into a Facebook group looking for a travel agent who looked like me, another black woman, because that's who was helping me before the pandemic hit. And I wanted to work with someone that looked like me because representation matters. So, okay. So, so Wanda was an awesome travel agent to me. She pretty much showed me the epitome of customer service, right? I would email her and she would set up my trips and email me back, and then I could just pass out the booking number to my friends and family. And I felt like I was making her job easier. My daughter's standing over me. People joining. Hello. Benoit, Darlene. Hey y'all. Okay, so all I did was go on Carnival website, pick the cruise itinerary I wanted, and I would email Wanda. And she would set up the booking and give me the booking number, and I would email friends and family and give them the instructions on how to secure their cabin. Does that sound like something you do already? It's pretty simple. It's really simple. This business, it's not easy, but it's very simple. If you're already booking your travel, you're an unpaid travel agent right now. I hate to break it to you, but you are. So once travel started picking back up, someone from the cruise line called me because I had a future cruise credit. Now the woman that called me, hey Pretty T, I like that name, Pretty T. Jana, Betty. Hello, welcome. I'm talking about owning your own travel business. So the woman called me, her accent was so thick I could not understand her. So already I was annoyed. So I was like, no ma'am. So that's when I went to Facebook looking for a travel agent that looked like myself. And I posted in a travel group saying that I was looking for a travel agent and my specifications. And this woman that looked like me, she contacted me. And my request was I needed help with booking the Carnival cruise. So she said, I can help you book the cruise, but what's stopping you from being a travel agent? It's a good question. So make sure while you're watching, like it, like the live, and share it if you feel like there's someone who may be interested in starting their own travel business or who wants information. You can go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID, Cruise Control Mo. The information is free to consume. There is no charge for the information. So you can go on there and watch it, and it's on demand. Anytime you're ready to watch it, it's available to you. So you can screenshot this. That was me posing for the screenshot. So you can screenshot it and come back to it later. So the lady on Facebook contacted me and said, what's stopping me from being a travel agent? And I thought about it. I mean, there really wasn't anything stopping me from being a travel agent. Honestly, I was already doing the work. I was booking trips for myself and for my family. I'm the eldest of 7, and I was in charge. I don't know if I was in charge or I took charge, but either way, I was the one booking the family trips. Family of 7, and my siblings have kids, so it's a pretty big family to be booking trips for, and that's a pretty hefty amount of commission that was being left on the table. I did that for free for 5 years before I became a travel agent. For 5 years, I did that for free. So, um, so the lady that offered me, who asked me if I thought about being a travel agent, I started working with her. She hosted me for 2 years before she had to dissolve her travel agency for family financial reasons. I don't know. It is costly to be your own agency. And it was just her, and she was her own agency. She carried a few agents, but they weren't active. So she had to dissolve her agency. But before she dissolved her agency, she had organized a girls' trip. And I had watched this woman organize many trips, so I didn't think anything of it. I joined the girls' trip, and then she asked me if my friends wanted to join. So I got a few friends, and we all booked on this girls' trip that she arranged. Well, the woman took our money, and the trip never happened. And so this was my first host agency. This was the experience I had with my first host agency. But before she took my money and ran with it, and my friend's money and ran with it, she put me in touch with another host agency, and they had me. It was more formal. I had to sign a contract, and then I had to pay a monthly fee. That monthly fee was $80. I had to pay $80 a month. I remember that. I'm like, dang, this is a lot, but I need my travel business credentials and all of that. So I paid the $80 a month, and I think I was a part of that agency for about 6 months. And then the director, she went on Facebook Live and she decided to inform all of the agents that she was dropping all of her agents. She was releasing us because she did not want to babysit adults. And that's literally how she said it. I'm tired of babysitting adults. Y'all are not working your business how I want you to work your business. And a lot of you are treating this as a hobby. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was very harsh. Like, some people did it like on the side. Like, how you gonna tell us how to run our business? I thought this was my business, but excuse me for running my business how I wanted to. So she decided to release her agents on Facebook Live, and then we got an email later, but that was the first that we heard of it on Facebook Live. And I felt like that was very tactless and tacky, but that was just my opinion. They didn't offer any training. There was no guidance. We couldn't call anybody. We had to send an email if we had any questions as agents. And it was always log into the portal. There was no training offer, no guidance. No training, no guidance. No training, no guidance. Between my first two host agencies, I was just there. So after I left my second host agency, I was an independent agent and an agency. I was my own agency. I stood alone, literally stood alone, just out here, no guidance, nobody to ask. You really need a community in this business. So I'm just out there wandering around aimlessly, not knowing what to do. Just if I felt like doing some professional development on my own, then I would do it. But I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. So as an independent agency, it's very costly and it's very difficult if you don't have anybody in the industry that you can talk to and communicate with and collaborate with. This is not the kind of business where you should be in competition with each other if you're all working like in the same host agency. And I felt like my second host agency, it was competition. Like, there was competition but no training. So I don't make that make sense. It didn't make sense. So okay, so my first host agency scammed me out of $1,700. Second host agency released me because she didn't want to babysit me, but there was no training. And now I'm an independent agency, just wandering around, doing my own thing, doing whatever I thought was the right thing to do. No training, no hello crafty me, hello Dean Lucas, no guidance, no nothing, just out there. I was booking trips. They tell you that your friends and family will not support you. Thankfully, my friends and family supported me because, like I said in the beginning, I was doing it for free to begin with. So the commission is built in. They weren't paying me any extra. I was just getting the commission. So my friends and family were still communicating with me and contacting me to book their trips. And then they would refer people. So I was making it like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A for a long time, they didn't do print ads or commercial ads. They were just operating off of word of mouth. So I'm out here Chick-fil-A in my travel business. Just doing whatever I saw fit, what I thought was right. No guidance. And yeah, looking for a mentor. Let's see. I wasn't seeing the clientele that I wanted. That was my issue. I started traveling more because I was booking trips, right? And I was sending people on these amazing trips, doing proposals. My back office work was great. I'm good at putting a proposal together. I'm great at the research. I'm a full-time financial analyst. I was an accountant for 20 plus years. I can crunch some numbers. I was an accounting professor. Like, numbers is my thing. So I had the numbers down. I could do the numbers, I could make the arrangements, I could make the plans. That's what I was good at, and that's what I excelled at. So I'm like, okay, I want more clients. What do I do? I had no guidance. I didn't know what to do with it. I have been searching for a mentor silently because the first time I found a mentor, I posted on social media and I got scammed out of $1,700. So I just wanted this mentor to fall into my lap. That sounds crazy, but that's actually what happened. I'm just scrolling on TikTok one morning, as we all do, as we're all on the internets wasting our time. So I'm scrolling on TikTok and I come across this travel coach, and she looked like me. And I'm like, okay, so I tapped into the live. And she's talking about, travelagentworkshop.com, typing in her sponsor ID code, going to watch this video. If you want to know about the travel business, I was already in the travel business, but I really wasn't in the travel business. I was in it, but I wasn't. I was like just winging it. And I felt like I needed structure. I needed a mentor. I needed some help. And the more she talked, I'm like, maybe she can help me. Even if I didn't do this thing here, maybe I could just talk to her and talk real nice. And then she would like me enough. So I went to travelagentworkshop.com to find out more about this travel business that she was speaking of. I had a plan. Yes, talk real nice, put a little sugar on it. I'm from Texas, so maybe, put my little my little accent on it or whatever. Just butter her up, as we say. Butter her up. And because like her personality was like, oh, okay, I like her just from her live. So I went to the travel agent workshop. I watched the video. The video is actually an hour and 2 minutes, but I watched it for 52 minutes because I have a degree in accounting. Yes, birds of a feather. A degree in accounting. Now she's stuck with me. A degree in accounting, a degree in finance. I was an accountant for 20 plus years. I'm now a financial analyst. They talk about numbers in the video. That's where you got me. Like, I don't need to know anything else. I just need to know the numbers. And I was already running my own travel agency. And it's very costly. I will tell you that much. If you are considering going into the travel business on your own and you're thinking, oh, I can just do it independently, it's really expensive. It really is. And I found her at a time where it was like in 30 days, I was going to have to renew my E&O insurance. I was going to have to renew my credentials. I was going to have to pay for my website. I was going to have to pay for my CRM, my customer database. And so time was really of the essence for me because I was already in the business. So I had some decisions to make and I needed to make them pretty quickly. So I watched this informational video. And then I told her, I have some questions after I watched the video. I was at my full-time job. I didn't really watch it. I listened to it. I turned it on my phone, put the earbuds in, and I listened to it. So the numbers were numbering. They were making sense. I just needed to clarify a couple of things. So I talked to her for about an hour. I talked to her longer than I watched the video. And some of that conversation had nothing to do with travel. So that's how I was like, oh, no. I gotta figure out how to keep her. So I joined the business. She was going to her daughter's something or other choir thing, violin. I don't know what it was, but she was going to a function of her daughter's. And she was like, we'll talk later. Okay. So while she, sitting at the school with some smelly teenagers, I'm over here. I don't ran and canceled my business insurance. Yeah, I canceled. I canceled my. I canceled my errors and omissions insurance, which is a requirement if you run your own agency. Not if you're just an agent, but if you have your own agency, you have to have a certain amount of errors and omissions insurance. It was time for me to renew that. And I was debating, do I want to renew my insurance? Do I want to renew my credentials another year because I'm not seeing the clientele I want to see? I'm just out here. I don't even know if I'm doing it right because I'm seeing people online and around, like in the travel business, they're making millions. And I'm like, am I not charging enough? Should I be? What are y'all charging these people? That's what I need to know because, I was making commission, but excuse me, how you make $1 million in travel? That's what I need to know. And so my first host agency, she told me to get set up. She was like, set your website up, set your Instagram up, set your this up, set your that up. Okay, so everything was set up. And I was operating under the assumption that, if you build it, they will come. And that was it. Like it's out there. But hey, Christy C. Hey, Doreen. There was no activity on there. I was not marketing myself, and nobody was telling me that I was supposed to be marketing myself. The only time I was putting myself out there was when I went on a trip. And I wasn't traveling that often in the beginning. I was sending people on trips and they would go on their trips and they would rave. They would, oh my God, this was awesome. I loved it. And then they would go on with their lives. They wouldn't post about it. They would probably tell somebody. So word of mouth. If they liked it, they would refer somebody and then they would come. But it wasn't enough for me. Like, I enjoy booking travel. I wanted to book more travel. How do I make that happen? That's where I was at. I needed guidance and I needed help. So I found my coach on TikTok and it was just mind blowing. She was like, you got to market yourself. It was not circulating. Not at all, Denise. It was not circulating. So she told me I had to market myself. I mean, what do you mean? I got a website. It's out there. Do you see? I have a website. I have YouTube. I have Instagram. I have Facebook. They out there. Yeah, okay, that was it. They was out there. I was just posting all willy nilly. Like if I felt like, oh, let me post. I went on a trip. Let me post a couple of pictures and put a caption on there. Book your trip with me. Like that was it. That was all I was doing. But it wasn't enough. I had no idea though because I didn't have a mentor and I didn't have anybody to tell me that. So if you are interested in starting your own travel business, you will be on my team. And I promise you, I definitely will not leave you out there wandering in these travel streets looking crazy because I've only been with this agency for about 2 months. And I feel like I've been here a long time because I just feel like I have experienced so much growth in 2 months. Like I wish I would have found her 4 years ago. And I've been in business for 5 years. I wish I would have found her 4 years ago. But I'm glad I went through everything that I went through because that helps me be the travel agent that I am today. I'm very knowledgeable about a lot of things because I learned the hard way. But you don't have to learn the hard way if you become an agent on my team because I learned the hard way. So I can tell you what to do and what not to do. I can give you some guidance as long as you are coachable. That's the thing. You have to be coachable. You can't already know everything. Because if you know everything, I thought about that TikTok sound. Well, since you got your degree and you know everything, you can't do that. You have to be coachable. So when you become an agent on my team, you gain access to two businesses. There's an individual travel agent business And yes, coachable, ambitious, self-sufficient, and motivated is a must. All of those things, because you're gonna be learning at your own pace. A lot of the learning happens virtually, and you're the one. You have to be self-motivated, and you have to be a self-starter. So, yes, what she's saying. To learn more, visit travelagentworkshop.com and reference cruise control mode if you are interested in more information on starting your travel business. But when you come an agent on my team, you gain access to two businesses: ITA, which is individual travel agent, and marketing rep. The marketing rep is what I'm doing right here before you. I'm marketing the business. And when you join, you don't have to join under both of them. You don't have to buy into both businesses. You can buy into the individual travel agent and just sell travel and not market the business. Or you can market the business and not even sell travel. Or you can do both. And I do both. So I'm a travel agent and I'm a marketing rep for the company. With the ITA business, you get access to selling all things travel: rental cars, sporting event tickets, theater tickets, concert tickets. That's something new that I learned. I did not know as a travel agent you could get commission on concert tickets, event tickets. I learned today, like Essence Festival, there are so many music there are so many concerts going on at Essence Festival. You can sell tickets and get the commission on that. Oh my gosh, and you can make a whole package of it. Concert tickets, a hotel stay, and a rental car, commission on all of those things. So that is a stream of income from being on the in the ITA business. There was an agent on the team who sold some Beyonce tickets. The Beyonce For the Beyonce concert in France, and they made a whole package out of it. 2 tickets, and then flights, accommodations for a Beyonce concert. You can only imagine how much that is. I don't know how much those tickets were because Beyonce was gonna have to miss me. I would have loved to go, but it wasn't me. But I could only imagine how much some Beyonce tickets cost in France. Then you got a hotel. Then you got, I don't know if they got rental car, but they had to have transportation. Oh my goodness. The possibilities are endless. So, in order to begin your travel business, your investment amount is $199.90, and that's for both businesses. The ITA is $179.95, and the marketing rep is $19.95. If you have any questions, type them down there in the comments, and make sure you like the live, or you can follow me, and we can talk about it later. We can always talk about it later. You can screenshot it and watch the video, put in my sponsor ID code. And if you have questions, you can inbox me after you watch the video. But you don't have to watch the video right now. It's on demand video, so you watch it whenever you feel like it. So back to what I was saying, you can become a marketing rep only, and that's $19.95, or you can become an independent travel agent only, and that's $179.95. You can do both businesses for $199.90, and that is a one-time investment, and it is definitely an investment in yourself. It definitely is, because booking it allows you to make money. You can go out and get a part-time job, or you can get paid for something that you're already doing. I thought about getting a part-time job. I don't want another supervisor. I'm too old to be reporting to anybody else. I barely want to report to the one person that I'm reporting to now. So, if you're already booking travel and you're missing out on the commission, you don't have your own business, what's stopping you from being a travel agent? Buying into both businesses gives you the opportunity to have 8 streams of income. If you watch the video, it will go over all 8 streams. I'm not going to go over all 8 streams because you need to watch the video. so it can tell you all streams, multiple jobs or for multiple people. Yes, my coach did say that. Multiple jobs are for multiple. I don't want multiple jobs. I'm too old for that. So yeah, buying into both businesses gives you the opportunity to have 8 streams of income. With the ITA business, you'll be able to earn commission on travel accommodations and commission on excursions as well. Like you book their trip and then they want to swim with some dolphins and get on a catamaran and party in the middle of the ocean. There's commission already built into all of that stuff, and that you will be the agent collecting that commission. Wouldn't you like to go on a trip and then come home to a commission check? Or wouldn't you like to send somebody on a trip and look up and you have a commission check simply for doing something that you've already been doing? What else? When you become an agent on my team, you are a full service travel professional. Making this investment in yourself will give you freedoms you're probably searching for: time freedom, personal freedom, and financial freedom. Time freedom, I don't know how many people have kids, but I have children, and sometimes they need me no matter what I'm doing. I have a daughter in college, and I have a daughter in, what is she, in 3rd grade. Don't look at me like that. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking, but it doesn't matter. If the daughter in 3rd grade needs me, she needs me to pick her up from school because she went to the nurse's office, which she frequently does. I gotta be able to get to her at the at the drop of a hat. So yeah, that's time freedom. Thankfully, my financial analyst job, I work from home, and then I can work my travel agency from home. I thought I was. I thought I was. That's all. You a child, and you're like, when I grow up, I'm be able to do whatever I want to do. I can't do whatever I want to do. I got to do what my kids want me to do. Namely, the 8-year-old. Most of the time, the 18-year-old, she drives herself now, thankfully. So I'm ready for the 8-year-old to do the same. I just got 10 years. 10. She's standing right there. The 8-year-old is over there listening to me. So, personal freedom, being not having to answer to nobody. I have been off work since last Monday, and I went back to work today after being off for a week and a half. Come get her. Come get her, Carlotta. Come get her. After being off work for a week and a half, I logged in today. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Oh, man, it's like they be the main ones in your business. Them 8-year-olds, the main ones in your business. So, after being off of work for a week and a half, I logged back into work today. I was working a solid 8 hours only to look down and realize it had only been 45 minutes. I was tired. I was I was ready for lunch. It was only 10:15. I'm ready for lunch. I'm ready to clock out. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I work from home and I was ready to go. Who stopped the clock? I was working so hard. I'm yawning. I'm exhausted. Like, man, all I did was log in and run a report. That's all I did. That is all I did. I'm like, oh my God, I've been at this all day. I've been No, it's only been 45 minutes. And every time I get an email from my supervisor, I'm like, say another word. Say another word to me. Say something else. Say something else. That's enough. That's it. I'm done. I'm off. Is it Friday yet? Never mind. We just been off work since last Monday. Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday? Why are you emailing me? What do you want from me? Never mind. I'm supposed to be on the clock for 8 hours. I'm done. Thankfully, I work from home because my attitude is real bad. I cannot go back into an office I fear. So if I lose my full-time financial analyst job, baby, I'm gonna be traveling harder than I already am. I don't know what I'm finding money somewhere. I don't think I can say that online, but I'm gonna make that money and I'm not gonna let it make me. But I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be traveling harder than a mug and I'm gonna be promoting myself even more so. So we gotta make this money by tomorrow in this travel agent business. And and when you become an agent on my team, this is what you have to put up with, because the only thing I take seriously is travel. I don't even take my regular full-time job seriously because I have 3 degrees. So y'all can let me go if you want to. It ain't like I can't find another job. And who wants to crunch these numbers? Nobody. Don't nobody want to work with y'all but me. So anyways, girl, like, ain't nobody scared of losing this job. Bye. I'm a what is the word? I'm a token hire anyway. I'm the only person in my department that look like me anyway, so they not gonna let me go nowhere. Quiet as it's kept. And it really ain't quiet. It's only quiet when I don't open my mouth. But anyways, they ain't gonna let me go. I am cracking myself up. I crack myself up all the time. That's the problem. So anyways, if you are interested in starting your home-based travel business and becoming an agent on my team, because that is what will happen. You will watch this video, you will put in my sponsor ID, and then you will watch it and you'll be like, this is for me. Or you'll be like, nah, this is not for me. Or you'll be like, it might be for me. But whenever you decide that it is for you and you pay your money, I will be your coach. And then you will get to deal with me all the time. You'll be able to call me. Don't call me though. Text me. Text me. You can text me. Text me your questions. We'll have Zoom meetings. We'll do all the things. I'm very knowledgeable. It probably doesn't seem like it right now, but I work from home, so I don't talk to nobody during the day. Don't talk to me during the day. But when I become your travel coach, we will have a blast because I know a lot of things. I've been through a lot. I've done a lot of training, and that's another thing about having this business. You do not have to already know everything. You can learn while you earn. You can you don't have to have a passport to own this business. You don't have to have ever set foot on a plane with this business. Can I help you? What are you doing? Well, why are you being weird? Why are you standing there watching me like, sorry. Girl, screenshot it. Screenshot it, Carlotta. Screenshot it. You ready? Did you screenshot it? Did you get the screenshot? If you didn't, I will pose again. Get my tattoo. Did you get my tattoo in there? Tattoo. It's a unicorn. Okay, yes, she's being very nosy. She was downstairs a minute ago. Like, she been downstairs all day. Definitely a perk. Definitely a perk, because the coworkers here, they a little unhinged. I wasn't gonna say anything, but the coworkers here are a little unhinged. But yes, I will be your coach should you decide to join the business, and we will have a time. So let's see, where was I left off. I don't remember where I left off. You'll have access to the production rate. Oh yes, traveling. You will travel more. You don't have to have a passport to start this business. You don't have to have been on a plane to start this business. You don't have to know anything about anywhere to start this business. We will train you. There is plenty of training. Suppliers will train you because they want you to experience their products, and they want you to sell it to other people because they understand that word of mouth is powerful. I have sent a lot of people to a lot of the places that I have been, namely Jamaica. That's one of my favorite places. Cruising, that's Virgin Voyages. I just got off of a cruise in December, and all inclusive resorts. And you don't have to sell all of the travel to everyone. According to CLIA, because I'm studying to get my certification in CLIA, if you can sell 30% of the travel that you talk to others about, you will be a successful seller of travel. And I was surprised to know that just 30%, that seems like a low number. But if you think about it, you talk to 10 people. If you sell 3 trips out of the 10 people that you talk to, that's really not a lot. 30%. You just have to sell 30% of the travel that you propose. Hey, Big Rich. So, and if you're already booking travel, you well on your way to the 30%, I'm assuming. So, let's see. You'll have access to the production rate, if you will. Hotels and resorts and cruise lines want you to experience them so you can, in turn, market them to your clients. And like I said earlier about Chick-fil-A, for a long time, Chick-fil-A did not have printed ads. They did not have commercials. Nothing. You just knew about Chick-fil-A, word of mouth. And I worked for Chick-fil-A. That's why I'm referencing Chick-fil-A. I worked for Chick-fil-A when I was in high school, and we watched a training video. Truett Cathy did not buy into ads, and then they were closed on Sunday and all that old fancy stuff. But the main thing is they operated off of word of mouth for a very long time, and they were very successful. So that is how I managed to be a travel agent for 5 years. So I am the Chick-fil-A of traveling. Oh my gosh, being in business for 5 years, and I really wasn't marketing myself. Come on, think about it. Just think about it. I'm not gonna be loud and wrong. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. If I'm loud, then I'm saying something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be quiet until I gather all the facts. Then I'm gonna start talking again. So, if you tell me you don't have time to do this business, I'll tell you adults spend 6.5 hours per day online doing non-income producing activities. In the words of my coach, where are my toilet texters? Oh my God, that's funny. Toilet texter. You a toilet texter. You a toilet TikTok user. You get in there. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you scrolling on TikTok. You know what you could be doing at 3 o'clock in the morning? You could roll over and listen to an Audible book. You could roll over and pick up one of your professional development books for your business. You could, like right before I got on this live, I did a proposal for Belize. My cousin, who is one of my favorite clients, she wants me to plan a trip for her and her 3 kids and her husband to go to Belize. I've never been to Belize, but let me tell you what, when I plan her trip to Belize, you wouldn't be able to tell that I've never been to Belize. You're not going to be able to tell that I've never been, because as a travel agent, there's plenty of research. There are things that I know to look for. I'm reading the reviews, and that's part of the joy of the job. I'm nosy. So I want to know. I want to know all of the things. What are people saying about this? What are they doing over here? What's that? They on a catamaran? No, they said it was dirty on there. So I'm I'm nosy. So I'm gonna read the reviews. I'm gonna look at the pictures. I'm be like, oh, these workers. No, they need to clean up. No, that's my thing. And that's really all you need to do to be a really good travel agent. Just be nosy. So adults spend 6.5 hours per day online doing non-income producing activities. So if you tell me that you don't have time to do this business, it's not that you don't have time, you don't want to make time. I spend a lot of time off from my full-time job the last 2 weeks doing training online, editing content, editing videos, researching stuff, just looking at travel stuff. You have the time, you just don't want to make the time. That's what it is. We all have the same amount of time, same amount of hours in a day. So you have the time, you just don't want to make the time. You can do your training on your smart device. You can do this job from anywhere. I was sitting in the tattoo parlor, sitting in the tattoo chair, reading my book, and then we were supposed to have we had a Zoom meeting. My team had a Zoom meeting. And I got in the meeting. I got muted in the meeting, but that doesn't matter. I was still in the meeting. My tattoo came out really nice. I can't wait to take the plastic off of it. But you can do this job from anywhere. That's on your bucket list. What, getting a tattoo? Girl, I thought we was quiet, but you know. Oh, I was gonna say, girl, I would take you. I would take you. Oh, okay, Belize. Oh, okay. 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 I was ready. I was ready to fly my tattoo artist out to you. I was gonna fly her out to you, girl. And get that commission on the trip. That's what I was ready to do. So you can do training on your smart device. You can research destinations for a client on a tablet. You can listen to a book for personal development. You can do the training for a supplier anywhere. Log in on your smart device and do it anywhere. I wouldn't advise you to do it at your full-time job. I would never tell you to do that. But are you scrolling on TikTok while you at work? Are you scrolling on TikTok while you work? Are you ordering shoes off of JCPenney while you at work? Okay, well, that's all I'm gonna say. You have the time, you just don't want to make the time. If you want more information on what it takes to become an agent on my team, go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID code, Cruise Control Mo. Or you can text workshop to 281-767-9711. You can screenshot this. That was me posing for the screenshot. Because you're not going to have no ugly pictures of me in your phone. You can screenshot this. And you can watch it at your leisure. Because it isn't on the... it isn't on... It is an on-demand workshop, so it's always available. Don't nobody have to sit there and push play for you. I mean, you just go on there just like a YouTube video. You go on there, you watch it, and it is completely free to consume the information. It is a lot of information, good information. It's not just somebody rambling. They're actually giving you the rundown on how you, too, can be a travel business owner. And when you join, you will be an agent on my team, so I will be your coach. And we can do this thing together. And I've been in business 5 years, so have no fear. I have experience. I've been an accountant for 20 plus years. I'm a financial analyst. You see? Do you see? You see? Why is she back there? Oh my gosh. If you are interested in being an agent on my team, go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID code. And you will get more information on there. You can feel free to follow me. Feel free to follow me, and you can inbox me once you have watched the video if you have any questions. Yeah, so that is how you become a home-based travel business owner. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm doing, yeah, you are. I was watching the time like, okay, I need to wrap this. I need to wrap this up. I don't want my coach to tap out on me. Okay, the workshop is available 24/7. Like I said, you can watch it or even just listen to it. I listen to it while working my regular full-time job on my phone. I didn't log on my work device. Okay, I listened to it on my phone, my personal cell phone. I listened to it on there, and that's how I got the information. And I heard there are 3 videos, but I watched the first video, and that was all I needed. So if you need all 3 videos, then by all means watch all 3 videos. Nobody is rushing you into anything. I want you to be of sound mind. I want you to be 100% certain when you buy into this business. And the thing about that is, if you buy into the business, you pay your money, and you decide within 30 days that you have buyer's remorse, because that's all that is. It's buyer's remorse, because McDonald's didn't make they didn't go big in 30 days. No business that is around today did it big in 30 days. Think about the story of Microsoft. I don't know the story, but just think about it. Um, Being a travel business owner will probably give you fulfillment. You will find deep satisfaction in helping clients create unforgettable travel experiences. I That is one thing that just, it warms my little heart when I send people on trips and they are just so amazed. Like, they have, if I am the first travel agent they have ever used, oh, I don't need to travel. Like, no, no, no. Okay. Okay. Well, watch this. I love to do those things. Like, when I send clients to Jamaica, the first time I went to Jamaica, I do a lot of things based off experience. The first time I went to Jamaica and went there, came back, I'm going through the airport. We got to the airport 3 hours before our flight left, and by the time we got to the gate, we had 20 minutes. 20 minutes. We were literally in line for 2 hours and 40 minutes going through security to check in. That ruined my whole trip. Like, I was so angry when I got home. It was oh my god, it was terrible. It was terrible. And as soon as I got home, I don't even know if I waited till I got home. I think I was in the airport doing research on my smartphone. Like, oh, how do you make this line? How do you make this wait shorter? Where is there a VIP or something? And how much is it? Those were the questions I had, and that's because I experienced it. No, they don't have TSA pre-check in Jamaica, baby. They do not have TSA pre-check in Jamaica. And you say that they don't have global entry at the airport in Jamaica, at Montego Bay Airport. Nope, they don't have those. They don't have those things. They have Mobay VIP Lounge. That's what I discovered. So you get Mobay VIP, and then you go to a lounge and you have the drinks. They have the, what is it? Please tell me. Just Mobay. They only have Mobay at the airport in Jamaica. Yeah. So once you leave Jamaica and you get to the next airport, depending on what airport you're in, because they're out of the country. So yeah, they told my best friend to take her shoes off. She said, "But I have TSA pre-check." That woman looked at her and said, "So?" I said, "Ooh," and I took my shoes off. So, yeah, that wasn't none of my business. She wasn't finna tussle with me, because, baby, Jamaican women, they either look like Shensia or they look like James Brown, and they always ready to fight. They always look like they ready to tussle. So, no, leaving Jamaica, going to the airport in Jamaica, leaving Jamaica, it ain't none of that. So, I discovered VIP Mobay. So, when I book my clients to Jamaica, it's mandatory. You're not finna be mad at me when you come back home and you had to wait in the airport. Yeah, at Sanger International. They don't have none of that. They like, so we don't care. And what do you want to do? Do you want to square up? Don't, baby, don't try a Jamaican woman. Don't do it, because they all look angry. They'll smile, but they look like they ready to fight. Just go, when you go to Jamaica. Look, just pay attention. I love people watching, and that is so funny to me. So yeah, when I book my clients to Jamaica, it is mandatory that I get them Mobe. Yeah, they do. I was married to one, and yeah, they do. They do say the same thing about us. So, hey, I guess black women just look like that. But is that's something mandatory, and that's because from experience, I learned that from experience. You're not about to come home and cuss me out because you had to wait for 2.5 hours at the Jamaican airport. No, and the people that I have sent there and I have booked them Mobe, they're like, oh my god, why is nobody talking about this? Because they don't know, because they didn't use a travel agent and you did. You're welcome. So it's like little things like that that really set off a client's trip, and that makes them willing to use you over and over again. Because I see some people and they're like, that's my travel agent. I show them. Let me know when you're ready to book your next trip. So little things like that make their trip memorable. And to me, that's fulfilling because my input has made an impact. And that's what I want to do. This financial analyst job that I have, they could train anybody to do that stuff and they wouldn't know if it was me or anybody else. But my travel agency, my clients, they choose me every time and I appreciate that and it's very fulfilling to me. 10 things you should know before going into travel business. There is no experience required. Like I was saying, you don't have to have a degree. You do need to be educated, but that don't mean you have to have a degree. You just need to be educated. You need to have critical thinking skills. You need to be able to read and write. Yes, but there there is no experience required. You will be trained. There is plenty of training, and that is what I really love about this host agency. They are going to train you. They're going to offer you all of the things, many tools, so that you will be successful. And I'm glad to be here. It's a low cost to join. You can operate your business from home, eliminating the need for a physical office space and reducing overhead costs significantly. It is very, very, very expensive to start your own travel agency and doing it alone. You have errors and omissions insurance. You have to get your credentials. You have to have the customer service database. You have to have a website. You have to have, you got to have somebody to run that website. Like when I'm sending emails to clients and they're like, I didn't get the email. They didn't send it. It ain't no they. It's me. It's just me. Let me go home and talk to my assistant. It's just me, myself, and I. We having business meetings. You know, it's very expensive. For a little while, I employed my teenage daughter, and so she knows what it takes to run a travel agency. But it's expensive. It is expensive. If you want to do it on your own, you're going to learn a lot of lessons the hard way. And why would you do that? Why would you want to do that when you have someone that can tell you what to do or show you what to do? Uh-oh. Okay, I had to verify myself, I guess. But is there a monthly cost? Yes, there is a monthly cost. The monthly cost, let me go back here and I can give you the exact number. If you want to be an independent travel agent only, the ITA side, that is $179.95. That's the one time fee. And then to do it monthly, it's 59. No. And your monthly maintenance is $59.99 for both, $59.95 for both, or $39.95 for the ITA. So the ITA by itself is $39.95. Both of them together, the ITA and the Planet Marketing Rep, is $59.95. Does that make sense? Is there a monthly cost? You wanted to know monthly cost for both or just one? Or which one? One time. One time. One time is $179.95 for the ITA or $19.95 for the marketing rep. But that's one time. And your monthly maintenance is $39.95 for ITA and $19.95 for the marketing rep. Yes, both. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So if you do both of them at the same time, then their total is $199 90, 199.90. So you a dime short of $200. They say here's a dime because you top of the line. Yes, the rep, yeah, ITN rep is 199.90 and monthly is 59.95. If you do both of them, ITA is 179.95 monthly. The ITA is 179.95 one time, and then monthly it's 39.95. If you do both of them together, you will have access to 8 streams of income. You'll be able to market the business and you'll be able to make more. It will open up more streams of income, but you watch the video and it will explain it a whole lot better than I am because it's late and my brain is fried because I did my regular job today. I got to figure out how to get this money by tomorrow because I'm ready to quit that job. Woo! I love it. No, I don't love it. I'm just really good at what I do. That's what it is. Hello, Melody Renee. We talking about being a travel agent, having your own travel agent business. So if you're interested, if you have some questions, drop them in the chat right there. Retire me now, today, ASAP. No Rocky. Yes. Okay, the low cost of join. This is a turnkey business. They provide you with everything. You sign up, you pay your money, and they send you emails. And I got my first rep, and so I'm sitting there waiting on my coach to send her an email, only to discover that I am the coach and I ain't supposed to send the email. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we both sitting there and I'm looking at the we both looking at the email like I'm saying any minute now Deneen is gonna send you an email. And then I text Deneen and she's like, you need to send her the email. Why I gotta send it? Oh. Because I'm the coach. Okay, I got it together. So when you join my team, I will send you an email on how to get started. Don't pay no attention if it has my name in there because I copy and pasted it. Don't worry about that. Just read the email. Read everything else. Don't read the name. But it's a turnkey business. They provide you with your credentials, your insurance, everything you need. It is a lovely email. It is. She did such a wonderful job. She did such a wonderful job in constructing that email. My email is going to look very much similar to that. But yes, if you see my name in the email, I'm talking to you, okay? Just like when your mom called your name, your sister name, your brother name before she gets to whoever she was really talking to, and you see my little witter over there. I'm talking to you. I send it to your email. Just ignore it, okay? So you can join today and start booking today. If you are among the 85% of travelers who make their own accommodations, you're already doing the job minus the pay. And why would you do that? That don't make sense. Please don't pay attention to her over there. There are also tax benefits. We're not going to call them write-offs. That's not what they are. You're not writing anything off. You don't write anything off on your taxes. They are business expenses. When you travel, you're doing it for your business. You're taking these videos for your business. You're traveling so that you can turn around and sell these trips to your clients. These are business expenses. You'll be able to put these on your taxes as business expenses. Yes, you did. I'm so proud of you. You are learning. You are very coachable. Yes, they are business expenses. You can put them on your taxes for business expenses and you will decrease your tax liability, therefore increasing your income tax refund. So that's how you do that. Those are the benefits in owning your own business. Yes. Wow, yes. And I'm telling you what I know because I was an accountant for 20 plus years, Kepi, and I did taxes. Not for 20 plus years, but I do my own taxes, but I'm very familiar with the tax code And I'm not giving you tax advice. I'm just telling you the proper terminology. And yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm informing you. But these are business expenses, business expenditures, because I don't want you look you do yes. So I don't want you looking on your tax form for a write off. It's not on there. It's not on there. It's not a write off. It is a business expense. The equipment you buy you a new smartphone. Like I purchased me an iPhone last year for my business. Guess what? That is a business expense. It is. I got this laptop for my business. It is equipment for my business. It is a business expense. Your travel will become a business expense. The excursions, everything that you do, business expense. And then you're paying for the travel as a merchant of travel. You're not paying the consumer rate. But yes, that's why I'm gonna be in business. I mean, I'm gonna do my own taxes. I ain't paying nobody because I can do it myself. But I feel why people pay other people because I be wanting to pay somebody, but then it's like, baby, if you don't utilize these 3 degrees and do these taxes, whoo. But one day I'm gonna be making so much money that I'm definitely gonna be paying somebody else to do my taxes. Amen. Amen. Okay. Yeah, they are business expenses and they will reduce your taxable income, therefore reducing your tax liability. You can expense your trips, you can expense the equipment you purchase and use for business purposes. This year I upgraded my phone to an iPhone from an Android. I'll be able to count that as a business expense. I went on 7 trips this year. Guess who's gonna be putting that on their business expenses? Me. Don't. Yes, Kippy. Yes, stars in the eyes. Yes, ma'am. Love it. um, my daughter back there over my shoulder. That's really tripping me out. I guess she get it from her mama. Cause why she being weird? Why you being weird to me? It do be your own kids. Depending on your location and business structure, you may be eligible for tax deductions related to your home office expenses and business related travel. You should seek a tax professional. Not me. I'm not your tax professional. I am a tax professional, but I am not your tax professional, and I'm not giving you tax advice. This is hypothetically. I'm just speaking from experience, but don't say I said. Don't screenshot this and say I told you these things. Don't do that. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm just telling you. I'm just informing you. Earn and learn at the same time. Find your niche. You do not have to sign up today and then start selling how much of the trip is covered. I believe it's 100%. I believe it is 100%. I don't. I'm not sure. Like you can't put bottles of. Don't be trying to write off bottles of alcohol now, Kippy. Don't be doing that, and don't be saying I told you to do that. Now that's not what I'm saying, but reasonable, reasonable expenditures. Now, the stay, the transportation, and excursion. Let's not get out of hand here, Kippy. Okay, let's not do that. Let's be reasonable. When I worked at a college in the business office doing people's expense reports for travel, you could not count alcoholic beverages. You couldn't go to the steakhouse and buy a round of drinks. You couldn't be reimbursed for alcoholic beverages. So don't be trying to buy bottles in VIP, Kippy. Don't do that and try to write it off and say I told you to do that. I didn't tell you to do that, Kippy. Don't do that. Now, let's be real. Okay, Kippy, you fine. I'm gonna follow you when I get off this live, Kippy. I'm gonna watch you because you look like you're trying to buy some bottles and write them off on your taxes. Don't do that, Kippy. I'm trying to keep you honest here, Kippy. Okay, so find your niche. My agency, the name of my agency is the Cruise Control Experience. Why? Because I love cruising. I fell in love with traveling with cruises. Do I just book cruises? No, but that's what I started off doing because I had been on so many Carnival cruises. Me and my daughters were all gold on Carnival. My oldest daughter, she started traveling when she was 6. She's now 18. My youngest daughter, her first trip was when she was 18 months old. So all three of us are now gold on Carnival. They have been traveling a lot. I have taken my children. It's one of the best ways to vacation if you're vacationing with a family, or if it's your first time vacationing. Period. Like all inclusive resort or a cruise, I'm gonna recommend a cruise. Yes, I'm gonna recommend a cruise every time. I know some people don't like cruising, but that, to each his own. To each his own. I bet. Okay, Kevin, we gonna up that. We gonna up that. We gonna get you in the travel agent business, Kevin, and we gonna put you on some more cruises. But I love cruising, and I was very familiar with Carnival. So when I started let's go, girl, let's go. When I started my agency, the first vendor that I did training with was Carnival. It's a float. Yeah, I know. I hear you, and that is so funny to me. Like, you just want to be there already. I understand. I fully understand. I get it, and I understand. But still, float me there. Put me on a ship. I don't know. The water is calming. I just love being on the water. Like this last cruise I went on in December, you might have needed a few more libations. Probably so. But the cruise I went on in December, like we went to Cozumel. I've been to Cozumel so many times that we did not even get off the ship in Cozumel. That's the first time. That's not the first time I didn't get off the ship. I didn't get off the ship in July when we went on the family cruise. I didn't get off the ship. My family got off the ship. I didn't get off the ship. There is so much to do on the ship when it's empty. I love it. So yeah, this last time when we cruised on Virgin and we stopped in Cozumel, me and my best friend did not get off the ship. We went to the spa and then we went and had bacon cheeseburgers. So that's what we did, and I can't wait till the next one because we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do it again. You was on Carnival, girl. Kepi, I hope you a girl, cause girl, you need to go on Virgin, Kepi. You need to go on Virgin. Virgin is adults only. You need to get on Virgin, but we'll talk later, Kepi. But anyways, you find your niche. Whatever, if you like booking trips on Expedia, that's something that you're acclimated to doing. You can join this business, and believe it or not, Expedia has a travel agent portal. I know they have a travel agent portal. So you could start this business, and what you could do is you could start by booking people through Expedia until you get that down pack, and then you could move on to something else. So much better. Heck yeah. I do Carnival. It's not what it used to be. It's really not. I don't know what's going on with Carnival. I don't like it. But yeah, I cruised on Carnival 10 years ago, and it was a totally different experience than it is now. Although the celebration was kind of redemptive of Carnival's reputation, but I'm a virgin now. I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin girl. I'm gonna cruise Virgin whenever I can. There are no children on the ship. Yeah, it has changed since the pandemic. It has, like, the travel picked up and everybody lost their minds. Everybody got on Carnival. It's it's very reasonably priced. We will say that. So it's very reasonably priced, and yeah. So I prefer Virgin, where there are no children, and it is a luxury experience. I love it. Uh, so yeah, find your niche. Whatever you like to do, do more of that. Sell that. Travel is a billion-dollar industry, so you don't have to sell all the travel to everyone. Um, the motions are the same. whenever you start becoming a travel agent, all you do is sign up on the merchant side. Random share. It's gonna snow here tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. Ooh. Oh my God. I will keep you lifted. Cause what in the world? Snow? Baby, we get cold rain and we shutting everything down here in Texas. So I can only imagine the snow. Ooh. That hurt my heart. Where she's in Maryland. That's my coach. She's in Maryland. And so it's gonna snow where she's at. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Okay. So the vendor sites are very user friendly. The consumer sites, if you use the consumer site, the vendor site is the same. Girl. Oh, hey, is that New Jersey? I'm in. Hey, Kippy, I'm in Texas, girl. I'm in Texas. The merchant sites are very much like the vendor sites, except for the cruising. I don't. They're not real colorful on the merchant site. I like to go on the consumer side and look up the cruise because I like to look at the pictures and stuff. Like, and then I log into the merchant side and book. But anyways, however you get it done, that's how you get it done. I've done the training. I'm a Carnival expert. I'm a budget expert. I can do how I want to. Thank you very much. So, you just complete the training with the vendors that you want to use the most. You don't have to use every single vendor on that list. It is an extensive list of vendors that they have access to. And the beauty of being a part of a host agency, a large one, is they can negotiate better prices. So that is also a benefit of using a travel agent versus you booking your own travel. You can get better rates, period. And if you quote a trip for your client and they come back and they say, well, I found this trip for cheaper, you can price match. You're not, that way you're not missing out on any money. So it's a win-win. You win, I win, we win. Everybody's winning. You can travel more and never pay more. You'll have competitive rates to offer your clients, but most importantly, as a professional, you're going to have access to the industry of travel because they want you to sell their products. They want to make a good impression on you so that you can turn around and tell people how wonderful their cruise ship is, how wonderful their resort is, how wonderful the food is, how wonderful the service, the entertainment, all of those things. So yes, you have access to that. Hey, that's sweet girl Parker. That's my child. She joined my live. I already said this, but I want to say it again. Work from NT Wear. Not anywhere. NT Wear. Work from NT Wear. I was at the gym. My coach was on live. I'm at the gym, tapping up the live, doing my sets. I was at the tattoo parlor on the Zoom, getting my professional development hours in. I mean, there's no requirement, but I was still doing the work. I was still doing the work. So, yes, you can work this business from anywhere. Wherever you at, that's where you're working. I've done it on the beach. I've done it here, and I've done it there. You can do it anywhere. Sam, I am. Okay? I'm just saying. I already said this too, but no sales quota. No sales quotas or requirements. You don't have to, nobody's telling you have to make X amount of dollars in commission. You work your business as much or as little as you want to. How much ever money you want to make, that's how hard you work. And I wish I would have known that 4 years ago because I was just out here in these travel streets in La La Land doing whatever I wanted to do because I had no guidance. And this host agency offers a lot of guidance and training and support. I love it. I love it here. I said to myself, I'm going to give it a year, but why stop there? Because then I'd have to go back to my independent travel agency and then I'd have to pay all of that money. Why would I do that? That's crazy. I love it here. So I don't know. Unlock multiple streams of income. There are 2 businesses included here. There is the marketing rep and there is the ITA. You can buy into both or one or the other. And if you choose to buy into one, you can change your mind later and buy into the other one. And that way you have bought into both of them. And if what I said was very confusing, then go watch the video. Go to travelagentworkshop.com and type in my sponsor ID code and watch the video. But there's the independent travel agent job business and there's the marketing rep business. You can get both of them or you can get one or the other. If you do marketing rep, you don't have to sell travel. If you sell travel, you don't have to be a marketing rep. Or you can sell travel and be a marketing rep. How long have I been doing it? Does it cost to start it's not a job, Kepi, it's a business. You're starting your own business. So yes, it does cost. There is an investment of one if you want to do both. If you want to be the independent travel agent and the marketing rep, your initial investment is $199.90. I have been a travel agent for 5 years, but I have been with this host agency for 2 months. I have been with 2 other host agencies and they were not good. Kip, you almost made me cuss. They were not good. The first host agency I was part of, they scammed me out of $1,700. The second host agency I was a part of, their fee was $80 a month. And then I was an independent travel agency, and that was expensive as HE double hockey sticks. If I wouldn't have had my full-time job, I wouldn't have been able to stay afloat. I spent a lot of money from my regular paycheck to keep that job, to keep that business afloat, paying for credentials and everything. So this is my 4th travel home and I love it here. I've been here for 2 months and I have drugged my best friend with me. So I have one agent on my team so far. And there is a lot of training and there is a lot of community and there is a lot of love here. So if you are thinking of becoming a travel agent, you're thinking of starting your travel agent business, then this is a very good place to start. I'm not telling you to stay, but it's a good place to start. But once you start and I'm your coach, you're going to stay. Because why wouldn't you stay? Oh, Rich is here. Yeah, Rich. Like, and the thing about that is the first host agency I was part of, they spoke bad about this company, and that's what kept me away. But then I met my coach, and I'm like, and I saw the video, and I was like, that's why you can't listen to what people say. You have to do your own research. You have to find out for yourself. So I encourage you to go to travelagentworkshop.com and put in my sponsor ID code and watch the video because it is full of facts. Here you're right for yourself, not by yourself. And it's not a crabs in a bucket mentality. Everybody wants to see everybody win. There's a lot of congratulations going on. It's a lot of uplifting going on. I love it. It's like the second host agency I was part of, it was very competitive. Like, why are we competing with each other? That's crazy. I don't understand. Why are we competing with each other? Why are you putting your agents against each other, but you're not offering any training? There's no sense of team. There's very much so a sense of team here, and I love it. Like, I have done more proposals in the last 60 days than I have done 60 days with either of those other agencies that I was a part of, including my own travel agency. Like, everybody wants everybody to win, and I have been helping people as well. I do not mind helping people. Like, I was alone for a long time in these travel streets, wandering like in the desert. Like when Jodeci was in the desert and they leather, that was me. I can't leave you. That was me. Left alone in the desert, in the travel deserts. So I love it here. And no, they are haters. That's crazy. That is crazy. On my bicycle, I said that already. Okay. Flexible and family friendly. You have the freedom to set your own work schedule. You can work this job from anywhere at any time. I keep saying that because it's true. Like, I have worked this business from the dentist office, the tattoo parlor, the gym, the beach, the cruise ship, the airport, wherever I have a minute and my smart device, I'm gonna be doing some travel related things. Um, Supportive community. It's a lot of my team members in this live. By now, I'm probably talking to all of them. I don't care. It's motivating and I love it. Supportive community. You need support. You need to be able to talk to someone who is rooting for you. You need someone cheering you on. You need to be surrounded by other like-minded individuals. Iron sharpens iron. You win, I'm a win, we gonna win. Like, it's enough. Travel is $1 billion industry. So why hinder you? No. You win, I win, we gonna win together. Um There's a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Invest less than $200 to get started and immediately have access to travel or help others start selling travel. That's it. That's all. If you get into it in within 30 days, you're like, oh, I don't know what you're gonna decide in 30 days about a business. You don't even get your paycheck in 30 days. Well, I get paid once a month. So you can't even get your first paycheck in 30 days. So what kind of decisions are you making? If you want to quit in 30 days, you really didn't want to start. But you didn't hear that from me. But you have 30 days. And I can do you one better. If you go to the travelagentworkshop.com, type in my sponsor ID code, watch the video, it'll tell you in the video, if you do not make your annual investment back in the first year, the company will cut you a check for the difference, and then you will be able to keep your business. So, but if you don't make your yearly investment within a year, you're honestly not working the business, because the amount of commission that you get off of one trip, like, you would just have to book like 4 trips, really, honestly, truly, and you can make that money back. So if you don't make that much money in a year, you haven't really done anything. And I'm speaking from experience. So that's all I have. I have reached the end of my notes, and I'm ready to go to bed because I got to get up and go to my real job in the morning. I really got to figure out how to make this money by tomorrow so I can quit. So if you don't have any questions, what's your CTA? What's a CTA? What's a CTA? Maybe I know this. My call to action? Drop it like it's hot. That's my call to action. Oh my gosh. Call to action. Was that oh my gosh. Was that in the email or something? Am I missing something? My call to action. My call to action is join my team. Is that it? I don't know what do you want folks to do next? What I want you to do next. Well, then say that. Don't be giving me abbreviations. I wasn't in the services, girl. What I want you to do next is screenshot this. That's me posing for the screenshot. Screenshot it. Don't be trying to get no ugly pictures of me. Screenshot this, and you can go to travelagentworkshop.com, watch the video, type in my sponsor ID code. I want you to watch the video, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions. There are a lot of numbers in the video, because I had somebody watch it and I talked to them and they were like, oh, I'm not a numbers person. I'm not good at math. I don't understand it. Baby, please, come on. I'm finna break this down for you, because I'm excellent at math. I got degrees in math. Not the maths, but the money maths, accounting and finance. So I can break down some money numbers. Don't ask me about no chemistry. I don't know about that. But I want you to watch the video. It's free to watch, and it's on demand whenever You feel like watching it. You don't gotta watch it today. You don't have time to watch it today. You probably have time. You can watch it on the toilet. It's 52 minutes. So watch the video. Inbox me with your questions. We can, if you want to talk to me on the phone, we can. But please don't want to talk to me on the phone. But we can. I'll talk to you on the phone if you want to talk about travel. Watch it today. Watch it today. That's what she said. Watch it today. That's what I want you to do. I want you to watch it today. Write down your questions. Inbox me your questions. Follow me so you don't forget who I am, but I'm unforgettable. So, yes, ask questions, write them down, watch the video. That was out of order, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's late. Um and that's, yeah, I sleepy too. I sleepy too. Okay, so since there were no questions to begin with, if there's nothing else, if all hearts and minds are clear, even if they ain't, I'm finna get off of here. You take that up with somebody else. I don't know. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get this money tomorrow. I gotta clock into my regular job. Thank you all for being here. Amen. Thank you all for being here. I will be back tomorrow. Is Friday. I will be back tomorrow. I won't be back on the weekends, but I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back Friday, and we can talk more about the travel business. It was a pleasure. Bye.